Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Please subscribe my channel. The light of the sun, once a terrifying glare that highlighted every painful truth, now felt like a gentle welcome on Amelia's skin. Amelia, a woman whose journey had been watched by so many, was no longer defined by the immense shadow she cast. She had, through sheer grit and a profound recommitment to herself, shed a massive portion of the burden she carried. The scales had surrendered hundreds of pounds, and with each downward tick, a piece of her old restrictive life had fallen away. For years, Amelia's world had been a small, heavy box. Her energy was low, her movement difficult, and the future seemed to narrow with every passing day. There had been moments of crisis, stark warnings from her body that demanded a choice: change or face the end. It was a terrifying reality, but one that finally, irrevocably, jarred her into action. She embraced a strict regimen, sought help, and worked relentlessly to reclaim her health. The sheer magnitude of her achievement, a transformation rarely seen, was a quiet testament to her newfound resolve. The change was evident, not just in her smaller, more agile frame, but in the very air she radiated. Her posture was lighter, her steps more purposeful. She carried herself not with defiance, but with a peaceful confidence that surprised even those closest to her. Following a necessary surgery to address the remaining loose skin, she felt a final physical release from the past. The mirror no longer held a stranger, but a woman she was finally learning to love. Recently, Amelia shared a short, simple video with her online followers. In it, she was smiling, a genuine, unforced expression of joy that crinkled the corners of her eyes. Her energy was buoyant, a stark contrast to the quiet resignation of her former self. Yet, it wasn't just the smile that caught attention. Her hair, which had long been kept short or simply styled for ease, now flowed past her shoulders. It was a new, longer style, rich with waves and volume. The length was a simple detail, but on her, it felt monumental, a declaration of vanity earned, a flourish of self-care she had allowed herself after years of functional minimalism. The comments immediately poured in, a torrent of positivity and celebration. Fans of her television show, those who had witnessed her struggle and triumph, cheered the new look. "The length suits you so well, Amelia." "It's amazing to see the happiness shining through," commented another. The consensus was overwhelming. The new hair was beautiful, but the spark in her eyes was the real showstopper. The truth was, the hairstyle was just a ribbon on a massive gift. She had spent years working on the foundation, brick by painstaking brick. Now, she was simply decorating the lovely new house she had built for herself. The long, flowing strands represented the luxury of having time and energy for small, personal joys. They symbolized a life no longer constrained by medical necessity, but one open to simple, vibrant choices. Amelia's story was no longer about a number on a scale. It was a powerful, ongoing narrative about rebirth, resilience, and the sheer glorious effort it takes to choose life. She had faced her deepest fears, embraced profound sacrifice, and emerged a phoenix rising from the ashes of her old existence. Her new hair wasn't just a hairstyle. It was a visible crown on a queen who had fought the hardest battle of all and won. She was living proof that the bravest transformations begin on the inside, but the beauty of them eventually flows right to the surface.